Hello everyone and welcome back to BattleTech. We are playing main or priority campaign missions. That's the main storyline. So for those of you who want to avoid spoilers, please stop watching. We are about to embark on the extraction priority mission. 3.5 skulls. We are heading to Goldra. That is home to Lord Madera's house. He traveled there to get incriminating information on the Directorate and Director Espinosa. We hope this information, which is encoded so we don't know what it is, or encrypted, we hope this information will reveal or give us leverage on disrupting the relationship between the Directorate and the Tarian Concordat. Because currently the Tarians are attacking the Arana Restoration planets. Whoa. A little bugging there. It's weird. Let's see what happens again. Okay. Just maybe that image on that planet was weird. I don't know if you guys noticed that. So yes, we are playing Priority Missions BattleTech. I am excited. I will be focusing on the priority missions towards the end because we have run over like 70 to 75 missions. So we are in Directorate space, it looks like, so we can't do either of these. We're going to take an injury. Riptide, who literally just came off of injury, gets injured in the ensuing battle. So he is out for 14 days, or 12 days. That's okay because we have plenty of mech warriors. Now before we launch, I do want to take a look. I think we're maxed out on everybody now.
I'm here.
One maximization. Okay, so Mockingbird needs one. Now we have been very lucky. We are playing in a self-imposed Iron Man campaign. I can't wait until they release. I hope they release an actual Iron Man or Legendary difficulty level, and then it would be much easier. Because sometimes stuff happens, and I would love to reload, but I won't allow myself to do that. So it's good to just even remove the ability if possible. But we are adhering to that. Plus, ooh. That is something we won't use.
New weapon systems available.
And while we're at it, there was a heat exchanger at one point, which basically looked like it reduced the amount of heat you produce, which is fantastic. So we have 2 Black Knights. We really don't need both. Wow, we have a lot of grasshoppers. I'm just very quickly doing some house cleaning. I apologize. Okay, we have more than enough C-bills. We've run so many missions. I just wanted to always check the hiring hall for Ronins. Alright, here we go. We'll focus on the priority mission, Dead Drop. We're picking up a transmission on the Restoration Distress Frequency Commander. The timestamp is marked a couple of hours ago. It's from Lord Madera. Kamea, by the time you receive this message, I have been captured. I've got hostiles closing in all around me as I'm recording this. I don't know how much time I have left. Listen, the evidence is hidden in a dead drop. It was the best I could do given the circumstances. Go to my grandfather's monument. You remember the place we laid him to rest in the mountains. Directorate paved it over and built a structure right over the top of it. Look there and you'll find what you need. I can hear the sound of splintering hardwood. They're coming through the door, and I'm out of time. I pray that I see you again, but if I don't, I need you to win this war. Do whatever you have to do, just finish it. Not for me, but for our people. Goodbye. Ooh, the image on the view screen cuts out. The only sound you can hear is the hiss of static. Let's see if we can save him. Leave space for me, Shadowcoast. I'm coming with you. First we recover Alexander, then we focus on picking up the evidence and getting the hell out of Alpha Gultra. I've got Lord Madera's subdermal transponder signal on my screen. They're moving him, probably in an APC. If we launch mechs now, we may be able to capture him. Alright, let's get moving. Forget the app for we don't care what the opposing force is. Assemble your lance, 3 of your best. I'll be joining you in the Atlas. So we do finally get a command in Atlas. Outside of that other mission we covered from Castle Nautilus. Time is of the essence, Shadowcoast. Let's retrieve that evidence and bring Lord Madera home. So, this is locked. We really want to ask ourselves, what do we want to bring? We're not going to bring that king crab. He's too slow. 3, 3, 1, 3. Tank king crab might work, but I don't. I almost want to bring a Victor. Have a close range mech that can just really slap. Oh, we created a Griffin. In the Atlas 1520, not nearly as tanky as our king crab tank, which is 1840, but still pretty darn tanky. I think we will bring our Battle Master. And Medusa and Glitch are both high-spirited. That's good. So Glitch will take my spot. We are playing self-imposed Iron Man mode, so I get a little nervous. Bring our Highlander that has our specialty items, since I don't know if we can get any more. But you know what? We're doing it live. Now, I would normally bring Riptide for the initiative, but I don't want to sit there and wait 14 days. We're treating it like we just got here. And we need to save Alexander ASAP instead of waiting 14 days and then going to save him. So the main thing there is that he has Master Tactician, which moves him up an initiative phase. That's what Mockingbird has, so they can basically go earlier. So having your assaults have a turn early really allows you to just deal a substantial portion of damage. So objectives: attempt to rescue. That doesn't sound promising. To rescue Lord Alexander Madera. Recover House Madera's insurance policy. Lady Arano must survive. Directorate has captured Lord Madera, and we're going to get him back. We have his transporter coordinates, and we know that he's on the move. I'm going to make Planetfall, rescue Alexander, and recover the evidence he risked his life to bring us. We will bring ruin to anyone who stands in our way. Lady Arano said it all, Jack. We don't leave our people behind, and Lord Madera is an important asset to the restoration. He's on our crew. Let's go get him.
Command interface initiated.
So, how are we looking, Darius? You're approaching the convoy. Alexander's locator signal puts him on an APC in the middle of the group. It's surrounded by a pack of armed escorts. How close are they to the refueling depot? Close. From the Directorate transmission we've intercepted, I can tell you that there's a small group of attack vehicles waiting at the depot. The good news is that their communications are down and they're prepping to depart for a local repair yard. If you can engage the convoy outside of the attack vehicle sensor range, they should depart on their own. Like I said, they're on the schedule, but if they catch sight of you before they leave, you'll have to contend with them too. Alright, so are we trying to 3 turret generators?
Yes, I hear you.
I'm not sure we can sprint quick enough to get on top of that ridge and shoot the convoy. But you know what? We will give it a shot. Hopefully they can't move that far, but they're on the road, so...
I'm on it. Heading out. No sweat. Reporting. Enemy contact.
Alright, 55 tonner.
Follow me to victory.
Let's see if they turn.
More hostiles.
Oh, he's really hauling ass.
Commander? Acknowledge.
So, shoot. So, I don't know if we need to send someone around back, but let's see. Oh, I think the reinforcements are coming in. That's what it looks like.
Tell me what you need. Taking her to top speed.
So, I just want to make sure we can't escape.
What's up, boss?
Alright, we will get to work. Let's do this.
I've been sensor locked.
Of course. And they have a bunch of turrets.
Good
Awesome.
to go.
How much do you want to bet?
Uh-huh.
Alright, the Highlander's the slowest. Normally the Highlander can keep up. I wonder... Yep, I think we played this wrong, guys. We will be using a lot of vigilance. The APC has reached a refueling depot. Commander, take out those escorts. What's moving? You hear something, but... Alright, that's okay. We're guarded.
I'm showing minor damage. Standing by. Target 4 and Alpha.
We're taking out these and you'll see how we're gonna take care of the
Reporting enemy vehicle.
Griffin here in a second. Oh. Probably should have used Behemoth first, but she can deal with it. So it says take out the escort. I'm not sure if those other guys count as
Affirmative.
So she doesn't have any plus weaponry, but she is in an atlas, which is pretty badass.
Affirmative.
And you're putting stability damage on them because we have nothing better to do. And jeez.
Commander.
Before they can do anything else.
Affirmative.
Trying to get it moved to the right to reduce damage incoming from over there. And we're gonna do a full alpha. We're gonna try to just end it. Ah,
Think I hit something good.
spread too many weapons.
They've got a sensor lock on me.
I normally shouldn't put her in stability. I'm just trying to get her up here in
Roger that. Firing on target.
as close to firing as possible. Bringing 4 assaults was probably not the best idea. Should vigilance Kamea. So we'll see how that plays out. Alright,
Waiting for
Mockingbird.
Ordnance received.
And what I'm trying to do here is
Gotcha.
we want it. Damn it, we wanted that to blow up.
Ready for orders.
We really needed it to blow up. She has bulwark.
Locking on target. Directorate must fall. Tango
One down. Let us see.
Light damage, Commander.
Alright. These guys are starting to come around. And make their presence known.
I'm listening. I'm moving out.
So we are okay, good. So she's not high spirited. Whoa. Got a lot of weapons on that. ER large laser. So this
Taking
is
the shot.
overkill, but we want to end this vehicle. And if she had multi-shot, I'm gonna really kick myself.
Another enemy casualty.
Let's see, did she? That's it, the last guy that escorts down in the APC is ours. Alexander, can you hear me? What the hell just happened? Alexander, don't worry about your precious pet cousin. I have him right here with me, all safe and sound. You on the other hand, are anything but safe. You should have killed me when you had the chance.
New sensor contact.
Oh
Got
boy.
hostile units converging on your location.
Oh boy.
Damn you, Victor.
Defeat.
Taking hostages is a coward's move. If you wanted to fight me, you should have come yourself.
When I send you to hell, be sure to tell Lord Carosas that.
Wow.
I hear ya.
Wow. Those are some fighting words, guys. Alright, I'm thinking... I'm glad I brought this We're gonna save the GOS and the SRMs for whatever. Ah, should have used them all. It's a mistake. We're just taking unnecessary damage here from those turrets. So we're gonna pop these tanks, and then we're going to long range try to snipe the turrets, assuming our vision is better than theirs. I am regretting not bringing our King Crab with dual AC-20s. Alright, these guys I'm not too worried about. We can blow through them pretty quick. Ah, head hit. Mockingbird injured. Alright. Let's...
You have my attention.
She does have multi-shot, guys.
Acknowledged. I'm
Now
moving.
the ambushes are coming from over there. And we are going to leverage multi-shot. What we're going to do is take off a large laser.
I'll do what you ask.
ER large laser. I hope we can get some more of these pulse lost tech weapons. Whoa.
That was a glancing blow.
Yes, Commander.
Alright, so what?
Copy that.
Alright, we're hoping to both hit. Ah. I'm not sure why she can't shoot at them. I guess we would have to move.
Standing by.
Putting one in the back.
Alright.
Reporting vehicle destroyed.
Vehicle destroyed. I am curious as to what Arano's cousin will be fighting in. My hope is it's an Atlas that we can salvage. We have developed our kind of call it best in class knockdown and capacitate strategy. The Highlander, we would love to move so we could hit that, but that doesn't seem like that's an option. We are high spirited, so we're gonna pop this guy. We went with probably a little overkill, just a little.
Should have run when you had the chance.
And what I should have done is I should have just multi-targeted.
Got a sensor lock on
I
me.
just wanted to ensure I'm downed. Jeepers crow. It's a lot of missiles. So if I guess we needed to take out the escort. So even if I went to the right there and took on those turrets, I don't think much would happen because I would have had to wait for the escort to come around. The Directorate must have learned about Lord Madeira's subdermal transponder and cloned the signal. Keep fighting down there. Simulator and I are working to get a fix on his actual location. Work quickly, Dr. Murad. This could be our only chance of finding him.
Not bad, cousin. But I am not finished with you yet.
Is she like coming to fight us, or? Because we killed one mech, so that means that there are 5 more. So maybe she will bring a lance of assaults and we can just farm them.
Reading you.
I would not mind whatsoever. Alright, we're gonna save those missiles. We are going to reserve. We want to get in position and take this out. Then we'll send everything we have at the other one.
Standing by.
So, vigilance.
Location confirmed.
Now we're exposing our back. So, this might be a mistake. Or our side to that one. In hopes of... Oh, it's your... Okay. I was about to say, wow. That big alpha.
They've got a sensor lock on me.
Well,
Yes, Commander.
they're sensor locking, which is
Orders.
fantastic. But not really fantastic. We don't want them to sensor lock us.
Acknowledged.
Now, one thing we're gonna do here, this is our laser vomit. Battle Master. We are going to light this guy up like a Christmas tree.
Aye, aye.
We only have to do a little over 100 damage, which I think we did. And he is down.
Hostile removed.
Take that. So it's gonna be hard to snipe, seeing as they have sensor locks.
What can I do for ya?
Alright, glitch.
Ready, set.
How far over here can you get? I want you sniping.
I'm here. 10-4.
I'm gonna bring the Battle Master back up because we're just in. So the nice thing about that Atlas is that it's got every range. It's got long range, medium range, and short range. Oh boy. If this had jump jets, it would be the best mech. Ow, ow. We are getting a Rano.
Stripping armor off of my mech.
Yeah, we see that.
Enough of these games, Kamea. Do you want to win little Alex back? Come and find me. We'll be waiting for you. Won't we, Lord Madeira?
I'm sorry, Kamea. I evaded capture for as long as I could.
That sound you just heard was his jaw, Kamea. It was every bit as fragile as I thought it would be. Consider this a promise kept from our first reunion.
I'm coming for you, Victoria. Do you hear me?
Communication terminated.
Alright, we're running up here. We're going to play a little Overwatch. And then we will run her down. Alright, we have a 60-ton vehicle.
Reading you.
Highlander's cooled off. Medium laser turret. Okay, so I don't know where the missiles are coming from. There must be...
Receiving you.
Roger, full speed.
We're cooling off the Battle Master, but we're bringing her down as our kind of main tank. Alright, so we presented the Highlander. Back there we have the missile turrets.
Damage minimal. Waiting on you, Commander. Taking the high road.
Now she's in our fragile. I don't want to screw around mech. Oh, we're not gonna bother with that.
Special delivery. Bye-bye.
Yeah. We're in a little bit of trouble. So, 4 enemies left. So we see 3 of them. Ow.
Minimal damage on that hit.
Lady Orano, I got a fix on Lord Madeira's transponder signal. He's being moved. It looks like they're taking him to the most heavily reinforced Directorate stronghold on Goldra. Miss Meyer, I need you to pick us up and carry us to Alexander's APC. It's the only way we can reach him before it's too late. That's a negative, Lady Orano. I'm reading dozens of anti-aircraft guns and missile turrets around the stronghold. If I try to fly you in, they'd blow me out of the sky. Damn it, what are our options? If you take off at a dead sprint, you might be able to catch them. It'll be pretty dicey, though. I'm seeing a lot of mechs between you and Lord Madeira. We'll have no time to retrieve the evidence that he gathered. The evidence can wait, we have to. Damn it. That intel is vital to our war effort, it's nearly in our grasp. I cannot risk the future reach for one man, Mr. Oliveira. I need you to give me the coordinates of Lord Madeira's dead drop. Forgive me, Alexander, but your rescue will have to wait. Roger that, Lady Orano. I'm making coordinates on your map now.
Every fiber of my being is screaming at me to not abandon Lord Madeira. To drop everything and rescue him, as I know he'd rescue me. In leaving him, I betray myself.
It's the right call. And it's what he wanted you to do. For your people.
Alexander.
He'll live. Have faith in that. And press on. It's the only thing you can do.
I'm locked in.
Let's see if this does anything.
Target destroyed.
Okay. I guess we should have come up here and sniped these guys. That would have been smarter. So in your campaigns, be sure to do that. So high-valued mech.
Send me a real opponent.
So
Yes,
we're gonna
Commander. Copy that. Target locked.
Alright. Took out one annoying LRM missile.
Good to go.
And now glitch. we're gonna try to run Kamiya down. She doesn't have jump jets. Again, this is our high valued mech. We're just taking weapons off the board. We're a little bit pissed now. Alexander was captured and not much we can do about it. Let us roll, people.
Damage is minor, Commander. Good to go. Firing jump jet. Taking a
Oop.
shot.
Okay, that was a pretty odd alpha, but... What? Wow. He must... He just go... Yeah, I generated a lot of evasion chevrons on that jump.
Reading you. 10-4. Engaging target.
Alright.
Brought it down, Commander.
Something that should have blown up. So we shouldn't get shot in the back. That was my main concern.
Affirmative.
Now we were hoping that we are not the targeted choice.
Time to die.
That Shrek PPC carriers a lot.
Bad about shooting the little guys.
I thought he already went. That was a mistake. I should have shot him first.
Waiting for orders. On my way. Engaging.
Alright, we're going to retrieve the data.
Down.
So we need to get all 4 of us there.
Location confirmed.
I copy. Move order received.
We're bleeding off feet and letting Kamiya catch up.
Hunkering down. Confirmed. Holding and cooling.
I was hoping we'd
Cooling.
take on Lady Espinoza,
Copy
but
that. Acknowledged.
fortunately that's not the case.
Roger. Venting heat.
Alright, so we need to go up this path up there.
Got it.
Sending Glitch into cover. I'm sure.
Moving out.
Position confirmed. Location confirmed. Got it.
I'm on my way.
Copy that.
I mean, these are assaults, so
Commander, moving out.
they're big, heavy, and well armored. We are running through this as quickly as possible.
Sounds good.
I was expecting a little heavier
Order acknowledged.
enemies. They did give us an atlas,
Acknowledged. I'm moving.
which tanked a fair amount of damage, especially from those turrets. But still,
Uh-huh.
I'll make it happen.
I copy. Don't need to tell me twice. Yes, Commander. On my way. Coordinates received.
I'll do what you ask.
10-4. Good for now. Cooling down a bit.
we're receiving the data now, Lady Arano. Commander, I'm gonna have to ask you to stay near that relay unit until the upload is finished. Keep it protected. You know the drill. And just a heads up, you've got enemy reinforcements on the way. All right, good. They're all around us. Not good. So I saw a hunchback. And we have commando, of course. Glitch head injury. So I think we have 2 injuries. 65, 55. They have 2, 4, 5 mechs, 35 tons, 6 mechs.
Hostiles.
Okay. So they've surrounded us.
Reporting minimal damage.
So we're gonna have to make some difficult decisions on how we're dividing up our forces. It's a little abusive that they all get to go, in my opinion. How? So we're gonna send our battle master and one of our Highlanders to go up on that hill. Lady Orano is going to take on the Hunchback and the Commando. And then we'll have our Gauss Rifle over here.
I'm here.
Reading you loud and
So the first thing we want to do is go here. Now we are not going to vigilance Lady Orano. I think as long as she survives, she has a lot of... Oh, I can't even... 210. We're gonna try to pop this guy. Nice. Alright. 1 down, I think 5 to go. And
Good to go.
we are going to... Oops. Even though you're obstructed, 50 tons, so we have a Thunderbolt. You can't hit anything else. We are just...
Roger that.
And an Enforcer, so we're just putting some damage on him. That's,
Good to go.
so we're actually going to bring... I lied, we're going to bring the Highlander down, because if we can just take out this Commando off the bat, 80 damage. This is a little overkill, but
All weapons are go.
trying to take him off the board. And now we can turn Arano
Enemy down.
to the 3 and have her bring those lost tech weapons to bear.
Engaging jump jets.
Alright, this got a lot more exciting, guys. A lot more exciting now. We haven't seen any assault mechs here, which is a little disappointing. But the Thunderbolt's gonna get a go no matter what. But we can output more damage on him. Vigilance. One, two, three, four, five.
I'm here.
No, I didn't realize. So she does have bulwark.
Affirmative.
We're knocking him back in initiation phase. So we're trying to take these 2 guys out, and then we're gonna swing to meet these 3. Jenner, 30-ton, Shadowhawk.
They've got a lock on me.
Alright, well she didn't have any evasion, so that doesn't make any sense. Oh! Oh, you hit the Battle Master, interesting.
Losing lots of armor.
Oh, that's right, we don't have Riptide, so we're all in 1. And we knocked him from 3 to 2. Alright, let's see. Behemoth is our tank. She's designed specifically for damage, but if you look at it, it's taking a lot.
Could have been worse.
These missions, I came in with 4 assaults, and this is tough. Like, I don't know how you do this mission without a ton of assaults. It'd be difficult.
I just took a heavy hit.
I'm sure it's
Tell me what
possible.
you need.
I'm just saying it's not easy. Now, if we don't move her, she does have bulwark. We don't do enough damage. However, if we go here, we do enough damage if all of them hit. I think that should do it. Yeah.
Directorate must fall.
So
Target eliminated.
1 less to worry about. Now we have 4.
I'm listening.
Kamea can't really move very well.
Confirmed.
And what we're gonna do is put some hurt on that guy. To the best of our ability.
Copy that.
Not even knocked off an arm.
Commander?
Alright, I don't think we can vigilance. It's the one mech we don't want to lose. That knocked off an arm. Wow, he's still standing. So you see we're slowly turning to face the enemy. Right, we swept down one and then turned to the right to present our fronts to the best of our ability to the enemy. Because our backs are weak. Now, I don't even know, like, are these randomly hired mercenaries? Look at the color scheme. That's not Directorate. Directorate is green and white, I think. That is black and white. Yeah, looks like almost gray, black and white. So they are going after Behemoth. She's a tank.
Yes, Commander.
Now,
Engaging target.
good. That's a lot of salvage. Achievement just unlocked. I will review what it is at a later date. But we racked up an achievement.
You have my attention.
I do I? Question is, yes, we can. Really? Everything?
I'll do what you ask.
Alright. Well, the other one missed. Need a boat to hit to pop it.
Receiving you. Aye, aye.
Alright, so we're keeping her in cover, but this is high risk, guys. 73, 180. Getting a little nervous.
Target acquired.
One more to the middle. One more to the middle and then we would have popped.
Waiting for orders.
So
On my way.
not ideal, but let's see if this will work.
Firing on target.
Oh, come on. That little spider. Alright, we're gonna start moving Medusa back. So this is what we do to keep all our mech warriors alive. She doesn't have as much armor, so I'm gonna use Mockingbird and Kamei to tank more. And move them up, and I'm gonna move her to the side or behind. Kamei does have multi-shot, so keep that in mind. On the Atlas, that's fantastic, because when you're completely cool, you can fire all her weapons and most, you know, that she has enough armaments to definitely pop 2 lights. Assuming you have a nice spread and they hit in the same spot to blow up whatever you're aiming at. Ooh, heatsink destroyed. D, no!
Damage.
I'm hoping that doesn't flow through till later. We want our Highlander to stay intact. So we're just gonna reserve because we gotta go.
Standing by.
And Kamei is moving up. No, she's running hot. And let's see. Yeah, eat. 1. Let's be.
on it.
Oh, we missed. Wanted to hit the middle.
Waiting for orders. Firing.
Alright, this should really hurt him. But did knock an arm off.
Yes, Commander. Location confirmed. Firing all weapons.
Oh boy.
Reporting critical hit. Commander? Time to fly.
Alright, so that's what we're gonna do. Man, I don't...
Here we go.
Of course, finally. Thank you.
That's a kill.
I'm under heavy fire.
Oh, were we supposed to stay in there the entire time? I'm wondering if we needed to. Alright, this is going to be a little ridiculous, but... Oh no, it's backing up! Come back!
I'm here. Order acknowledged. Copy that.
Yes, I hear you. I'm on it.
Leading off feet. So we need to stay with 4 people in here. That's what it was.
Copy that.
So I didn't do a very good job at listening to direction, guys. That's okay.
Aye, aye.
Alright, we are almost done with this mission. We just need to
Waiting for orders.
bring in Glitch.
Engaging
He
jump
doesn't
jet.
want to be in the explosive area. To just finish it. Oh! He missed.
Follow me.
Wow.
Mech destroyed.
Flushing heat.
Got it.
Cooling down.
Copy that. Lifting off. Resting my mech.
Holding here.
Got it.
Alright, there we go.
Affirmative. Good for now. Cooling down a bit.
There's our dropship. What is this, cousin? You're running, leaving Lord Madeira behind? I thought that you would do anything for each other. I will take him back from you, Victoria, personally. I look forward to it, Kamea. In the interim, know that your dearest friend will languish as I languish in Lord Corossus' dungeons. I will make him suffer in your stead. I know what I'm abandoning him what I'm abandoning him to, Victoria, as does he. Alexander is more courageous than either of us, and if you hurt him I will kill you myself. I swear that on my father's name.
Mission.
Whew, so that was a long mission, compared to a lot of it, but it was fun. I like the larger map types. That's one thing I like to see in procedural missions. 2.9 million. Battlemaster Atlas took damage. That heat sink D is a loss glitch. Took some damage. So we're gonna, I think we have an enforcer, but why not? I know we have a few fire starters. Damage. Looking for ++ weapons. Comm system. Alright, we'll finish off with Shadowhawk. Let's see the debrief. Insurance policy in orbit. Dr. Murad, have you gotten that archive cracked open? I want to know what's inside. I want to know it now. Yes, Lady Urano, I just finished cracking the encryption. There's a lot here. Ledger, spreadsheets, cost analysis, and a single holo file. I recognize the coding on that file. My father authorized his archivists in House Madeira to install a holo recording system in Arano Palace before his death. It was meant to preserve an ongoing record of important diplomatic events. The system must still be active, and Alexander's family has access to it. Go ahead, put it on view screen, Doctor. Let's see what we lost Madeira for. Roger that, Commander. Here it goes. I understand your hesitancy, daughter. It's a difficult thing, what I'm asking you to do. But this galaxy is a hard and uncaring place. If our Directorate is to thrive, we must be even harder. I have no qualms about killing for the greater glory of the Directorate, Father, but this, please, help me understand. Show me the wisdom in carrying out this attack, because I cannot see it myself. Broaden your perspective, Victoria. Think beyond the reach, beyond the periphery. Our Directorate is growing stronger, but we stand among giants. To the successor states, we are nothing, a tin-pot dictatorship in a galactic backwater, to be ignored or crushed as they please. If we are to survive in the long term, we need a strong ally, but we have nothing to offer in return. We cannot change our circumstances. The reach is comparatively small and poor, and that is how it will remain. What we can do is shift the political balance of the periphery. By engineering conflict, we can give ourselves value as a buffer state and an ally of convenience. And by doing this to perdition, you'll create the conflict you seek. Wow, Espinosa was I guess, engineer behind Perdition. So Perdition is a Tarian system planet on the border with the Federated Suns. Its primary industry is aquaculture, exploiting a planetary surface area of over 83% water. The three main continents are Hell, Hades, and Purgatory. Its capital is Damnation. That sounds not so great. The leadership of Perdition participated enthusiastically in the peripherally uprising of the 2700s against the Star League. Yes, your target is a port city that serves as a primary supplier of Perdition's aerospace bases. A chemical strike there will look like a backdoor attempt to undermine Calderon's military readiness. He'll assume that the method of attack was chosen for the purpose of plausible deniability. And when he points the finger at House Davian in response, I will quietly approach him with an offer of support. So effectively, they killed a bunch of innocent civilians. If this embroils us in war with the Federated Suns, it won't. Calderon will not strike without proof, and despite his fears to the contrary, the periphery is beneath House Davian's notice. We'll be the concordant silent partners in a cold war that never goes hot, and their reach will grow stronger than it ever could on its own. And if our attack fails, if I'm caught, then our Directorate will perish and us alongside it. But inaction isn't an option, Victoria. An alliance built on a lie is better than no alliance at all, and our Directorate cannot survive indefinitely in a vacuum. I cannot trust a task this sensitive to any mercenary. It has to be someone who truly loves the Reach and who understands the price of failure. I don't enjoy ordering you to do this, but I am trying to accomplish in 5 years what House Toronto should have done across the span of 3 lifetimes. To safeguard the Reach on such a short timetable, risks must be taken and sacrifices have to be made. Show me that you are the defender of the realm that I know you to be, and accept this terrible responsibility. Not for me, but for our people, for the Reach. I understand, Father. I'll do what you ask. For the glory of the Reach. Wow. Gods, it doesn't even matter what else is in the archive. With this, we could turn the Tarians against the Directorate. Protector Calderon will want Espinosa's head on a plate. Yeah, I want to watch this show. I'm tired of this. I'll be watching with you. There's a certain poetry to the idea of handing my uncle and cousin to Protector Calderon. I'm making the evidence with my personal seal and sending it to the Tarian government. When they respond, we'll find out whether all this was worth it. But in the meantime, we need to focus on getting Lord Madeira back. Alright, we'll go with that. Agreed, but if we move on Cormidor directly, the Directorate's naval fleet will attack our flank from their base on Tyrolon. I don't even know how to say that planet. If, on the other hand, we attack and liberate House Parada, there'll be nothing my uncle can do to prevent us from invading Cormidor. We'll have him by the throat. So Parada, the land remains a founding house of the Oregon Coalition, currently ruled by Lord Haner Parada. For the Parada house, it goes a green fern frond curling against a field of brown. The ancestral seat of House Parado is Tyrolon. I'll take my leave of you now, Shadowcoast. I have allies rallying an army to Marshall. The Restoration will summon you when our forces have been assembled for the assault. And we'll keep doing our thing until we receive your summons. Back to work, people. If we're going to stage an assault on Tyrolon, man, that's really getting me. We're going to need all the firepower we can muster. You all know what that means, so let's get to it. So we have a few mechs here. We're just going to throw them in, and I think we have now maxed out all of our characters. Maybe.
Waiting for orders.
Yes, Commander.
Commander?
What do you need?
Okay, so
Good to go.
Standing by.
Waiting on.
Waiting.
Standing
it's
by.
just Mockingbird, but we can't train yet, so that was not sure why I got that. Thank you for watching. That is the priority mission extraction. Catch us in the next video. Bye.